Aaron Pico and Justin Gonzales in the featherweight division. This is one of those, I mean, we have 12-0 guy right here in Justin Gonzales, coming off of winning his Taiwan Classic, beating a lot of guys on the regional scene as well in the main event of LFA 84, beating Jake Childers in the 4th round. Jake Childers being a Dana White Contender Series type of guy. Never mind. I'm thinking of another guy, but yeah, he's fought inside of the LFA a lot, only losing to Kanan Kawhi, a Dana White Contender Series guy, and then Justin Gonzales right there. But got a lot of other solid wins other than those two. Zach Zane on Contender Series, Bruno Ferreira by first round knockout, Drew Brokenshire, and Derek Brennan right there is also another solid Sorry, that is also another very solid win, and Nick Rhodes. So, in his career so far, he's not really going out there fighting tuna cans. Of course, he started out with like 3 tuna cans, then he fought a 3-0 guy, 10-3, 6-0, 2-3, not too good, 8-9 or 18-9, 8-2, 12-8, 8-0, and then 6-3. He's not fighting bad competition by any means. But if you compare this competition right here to a guy like Aaron Pico, Aaron Pico is taking on the murderous row of the featherweight division inside of Bellator, losing his first fight in the promotion to Zach Freeman by a guillotine choke submission, literally only 24 seconds in. But after that, coming off with a 4-fight win streak, knocking out Justin Lin in the very first round, Shane Crushton in the very first round. That's a very solid win, knocking out Lee Morrison in the very first round. Another solid win. I believe this guy fought on the Ultimate Fighter. If I'm not getting that right, I might be mistaken. No, he did not fight in the Ultimate Fighter. I must have thought of someone else. But you also be Leandro Higo, who we do know is coming off a very solid win over Ricky Bandejas and Darion Caldwell. He knocked the man out in the very first round. Also fought Henry Corrales and then Adam Boris. 2 very, very solid guys at featherweight. Knocking out Daniel Carey, really solid kickboxing type of guy there. Submitting Solo Haley Jr., knocking out John DeJesus, and then knocking out AD Lee. So he's fighting way, way better competition than Justin Gonzales, in my opinion, and he's finishing literally every single one of them. Every loss on here is a finish. Every single win on here is a finish. So you know exactly what's going to happen here. Either Aaron Pico goes out there, comes forward with a heavy, heavy pressure, gets inside of that little hide and reach advantage, and gets that uppercut knockout, overhand right knockout on Justin Gonzales, or he uses that striking to kind of scare him up on the top and go down low for the double leg takedown, get on top, and grind up on TKO him, or maybe ends up submitting Justin Gonzales. But overall, I think on the feet, he'll end up knocking out Justin Gonzales as he's getting his back to the cage, and on the ground, he's going to be way better in wrestling, way better in grappling, and I think he submits him or grind up on TKOs him. Wherever the fight goes, on the feet, on the grappling, in the wrestling, in the kickboxing, every facet of the game, I am going to go Aaron Pico, but Justin Gonzales is legit. He's a good kickboxer, got solid wrestling and grappling as well, but I think pretty much everything, Justin Gonzales is good, but I think Aaron Pico just slightly edges out Justin Gonzales in every facet of the game, in my opinion. Aaron Pico by knockout in the very first round. So I'm gonna go second round. I think Justin Gonzales will last at least the first round, so I'm going to go second round knockout win for Aaron Pico right there. Really good fight in the featherweight division.